Hey, baby.
What?
Look what we got.
A package?
Yes. Today's the day.
We got a package.
We did.
We got a very special package.
Use the force.
Wonderful night.
Look.
Together.
And I definitely wanted to do the Fantasia miniature golf, which is over by Swan and Dolphin.
The next day for breakfast is Chip and Dale's Harvest Feast breakfast at Garden Grill.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go back with B&D Chronicles, starring your host, Beamer! Dawn. With their two boys, Tyler and Bradley. Together, and with their two children, this dynamic duo make up what is known as B&D Chronicles. So as they're out and about, just peeping around, you never know who these two might even run into. It could be Graham, it could be aliens, it could even be this guy! It could even be this lovely couple right here. So strap yourselves in, make yourself comfortable, and get ready to go back with B&D Chronicles.
Hey, baby.
What?
Look what we got.
A package?
Yes. Shall we show them?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
So,
Hi.
is that better? A little bit more magic and light. Today's the day.
We got a package.
We did.
We got a very special package.
Very special one.
Eh.
Use the force. Well, that was the force.
So anyone that has gone on a recent Disney World trip knows about magic bands. They've had them for a few years now. You can pick them up at your hotel upon arrival.
Yep.
Or you can be like we did. Have them delivered.
It just came today.
Just came about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Took us a little while to get the
Set
mail
up and-
do stuff.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna open it.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
I don't think you're ready enough.
How much more ready can you be?
I don't know. We've been planning this for a while. We've been planning this trip officially over a year.
Yes.
Yes. Ready?
Yes.
Show you first, then them?
Yeah.
Look. Ah. Wow. We've got our magic bands.
So the only difference for me this year is I got blue instead of red.
Yes.
And I was thinking about actually interchanging the pucks because you can do that.
Yes, you can remove the puck. And also, we have less this time because there's only 3 of us going from our family.
I'll actually link a video for the person that actually showed me. My buddy over at Average Joe Adventures showed actually how to interchange the pucks on his channel. So I'll put a link in the description there.
Depending on your family size, will depend on how big your box is. Our
Yeah.
box was longer last time.
Yeah.
His sister had to have 2 boxes.
Was it really?
Yeah, all of theirs came in 2 because they didn't have a box that was long enough for, 8?
Yeah, something like
Give
that.
or take. So inside, your magic bands, as you can see, are on this cute little, it's basically just a cardboard tube, like paper towel roll, essentially, that's been bent, and they put your name on it next to your magic band. Mine is pink. Mine's pink, just like last year, because I didn't like any other colors. Our friend Jay that's going with us likes purple, so he got purple, and then, as you know, blue.
Blue. Because I'll have a blue wonderful time in Disney. And of course our buddy Liam, he got a different color. But he's picking his up whenever he gets to the hotel.
His hotel.
His resort. Which we will have a video on that as well.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
Well, my ears are being silly today and don't want to work because I cut my hair and now they don't want to stay. On either side, there are 2 little areas where they put more information. So one is magic band information, and when you pull that out, it's a nice little pamphlet. This is magic band, and you open it, and it tells you how to link your magic band to the My Disney app or the website. It tells you how to use it for PhotoPass, and it also lets you know that you can use it for shopping if you connect a credit card.
Yeah.
Which we don't do,
We don't.
but other people do, and it works out
Yeah.
great for them. On the other side, it says magical extras and luggage tags.
I remember those last year.
So you pull it out,
Shiny.
and you get,
Cool.
well, first we'll start with the luggage tags. Mine, which is Mickey and Minnie snuggling, being all cute. We have Donald looking perplexed. I'm assuming you want that one.
I do indeed. That's my favorite
He
character.
loves the duck.
I do.
And Jay will be getting this bright green one.
I want to point out this is actually the new look of Mickey and Minnie.
Yes.
Those are pretty cool. Yeah, 3 luggage tags.
Yeah. And then you continue to unfold, and you get this card. This is our magical extras card. It says the number of our party and how long we'll be there, and you can use this to get little, as it implies, magical extras like our miniature golf voucher, ESPN, and Splitsville
Oh,
is all on here.
cool.
Yes.
Well, we do plan on spending some time in Disney Springs.
We have one day.
Yeah.
Um,
And I definitely wanted to do the Fantasia miniature golf, which is over by Swan and Dolphin.
and these are also for Splitsville and mini golf.
Cool.
Yeah,
So we're definitely gonna have to make something out of that for sure.
we will definitely try to squeeze it in.
Yeah.
Now, okay, they tell you this on the back here. Back here, they will tell you this information. But just so everyone knows, you get a luggage tag, and it comes with the piece of plastic to attach it to your luggage. It is not in this section. It is actually inside of the tubing that they put your magic band on.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling ours out right now because I will keep everything in this box until I pack our bags.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Which we leave in about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks right now.
3.5 weeks, give or take.
It's close. So not only are we showing you the fact that we got our magic bands, but we also wanted to take you guys on a little bit more of an adventure, showing you little.
Well, not showing, but telling you the things we're planning. Yeah. And I woke up early on a day I didn't have to do some of this. Both days, because you can do your dining on a separate date than your magic passes, your fast pass. You book your dining at 180 days,
Yeah.
and you do fast passes at 60 days. So I woke up early both days so I could get the reservations and the fast passes that we had discussed and wanted.
Our first day getting in. Where are we eating at?
Okay, we have one reservation, and that's at Trails End Restaurant. That's the larger restaurant on Fort Wilderness, at Fort Wilderness. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, at least the section we're going to.
Yeah.
We went there last time. Also our first day. It's awesome.
It's amazing.
It's barbecue.
This time we're gonna take you guys along.
Mm-hmm. First day in the parks.
First
The
day.
next morning.
The next morning, yeah.
Ooh. Nothing for breakfast. We're gonna actually go to the same building that Trails End is in and go to their takeout. It's P&J's.
We call it PJs.
We just call it PJ's, but it's officially P&J's takeout.
It's right next to Pioneer Hall and Hoop-de-Doo Review.
Now we're going, and we're gonna plug this. I think it's still there. It was on the menu last I looked. It's a breakfast burrito that uses barbecue brisket as the meat.
It's really good.
It's amazing. Just throwing that out there. You ever want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Continuing our first day, this was his request. Like, this is my birthday trip, but he got to pick stuff too. For lunch, we are going to be at the Jungle Navigation Co. Skipper Canteen. We did not get to go there our last trip. We both really wanted to go. We will definitely give you a review after we go.
The reason why I requested this specifically is because over at Epcot Club Cool, my favorite, the Phantom Melon Frosty, it's very hard to find. You cannot find it anywhere. I don't even think you can buy it online, but they sell it on tap there at Skipper Canteen. Right across from...
It's from the Swiss Family Treehouse.
Yeah.
All right. So for dinner, we're going to go to Be Our Guest. We had lunch there last time. I wanted to try the dinner. I'm very excited to go. Actually, I'm very excited to see it. And just hopefully we can get into the West Wing.
Yes.
Hopefully. And continuing on, the next morning, again, skipping breakfast. Well, probably not skipping it, but improvising.
Yeah.
We're going to see what we can find in the park we're going to, which is Hollywood Studios.
Yep.
But we do have this awesome lunch. I was able to get us what they call Minnie's Seasonal Dine, and it's at Hollywood and Vine, and it is a lunch reservation. Hollywood and Vine is, again, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Disney has tons of them. They're great. We have not had a bad experience with the food.
It was great.
But this one's fun because it gets us reserved seating for Fantasmic that night.
Yes.
And we both love Fantasmic.
I especially love the one in Disney World because, well, they've changed a little bit the one in California. They've kind of updated it, but the one in Florida has Pocahontas in it.
And a couple other things.
Yeah.
But California
doesn't. And I love the experience. I love the seating. I love the atmosphere. It's amazing.
And this one's another one that I picked. It's the 50s Primetime Cafe. I want to go because I've heard it's just a fun experience. Like, your waiters will treat you like your family and tell you to, like, get your elbows off the table and to finish your meal before you can have dessert.
Which we know a few people that have gone there,
Yes.
and they had a great time.
It's all in good fun, and I'm excited for, like, down-home cooking.
Yeah.
Honestly. As much as Disney food is great, there is something about home-cooked food that is just nice.
Yeah.
And it's the 50s.
Yeah.
I love how they dressed in the 50s, so I'm so excited for this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Next day, Animal Kingdom. And, surprise, we actually have a breakfast reservation.
That day we sure do.
This one's special. I picked this one for him. This is Donald's Dining Safari Breakfast at Tusker House Restaurant. It is an all-you-can-eat breakfast experience with characters. So it is a character meal. So we will get to meet Donald at breakfast.
I'm so excited for that one. That's going to be amazing.
I'm excited too. He's not my favorite, but I do love his girlfriend. Daisy is awesome and underappreciated. Lunch, again, I picked it. It's Yak and Yeti Restaurant. We've seen several other people go there, and every time I look at the menu, I get very excited.
We even talked about it last time. We didn't go and eat. It was kind of a rough day. We had a rough day getting back after Hollywood Studios. I lost my voice. And my daughter, whom you didn't see in the videos, well, you could see her kind of, doesn't do well in crowds. So we didn't go to a lot of crowded areas. And Animal Kingdom was quite crowded that day.
And it was really hot and muggy.
Yeah.
And we still had fun.
We still had a great time. So we're going to Yak and Yeti this time, and all of the videos from the playlist right in the description. Go back and check it out.
We didn't get a dinner reservation, but that's because we want to go to Santulli Canteen, and you actually don't need a reservation there.
Yeah.
So
It's quick service.
it is, and it'll be fun because if we do that for dinner, we can see Pandora after dark.
Yes. Which we didn't get to do last time either. So, yeah.
The next day is one of my favorite parts, Epcot. Epcot. The next day for breakfast is Chip and Dale's Harvest Feast breakfast at Garden Grill. Garden Grill is where in the parks again, baby?
It is in, it's just past Future World in the Land Pavilion, and it actually overlooks Living with the Land. It's actually a rotating restaurant.
Yep, so
It
as
rotates.
you eat, you slowly spin,
Turn, yeah.
which is a little disorienting when you're just watching it happen, but when you're sitting in there,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Once you start eating,
It's fine.
and they expect to take one rotation and then you're done. And it was quite an interesting experience.
Because your food comes out in these giant cast iron pans.
Yeah.
And I mean giant. And they just put a bunch of food in it, and it's family style, so you take what you want or you don't. And it's the same for breakfast. And if I remember correctly, the drinks came in mason jars.
They did indeed.
Ah,
They did.
I'm not that old yet. My memory works.
You're doing well, sweetie.
Lunch I picked.
Yes.
Lunch I picked. I have a professor who talks about Italy all the time, and I can't go. So we decided to do Via Napoli Ristorante e Pizzeria.
Which is in the World Showcase at
The Italy Pavilion.
Yeah.
It's a pizza place, and I believe they do some pasta, but I'm going for the pizza. Authentic Italian pizza.
We walked through it, but didn't do.
We walked through the Italy Pavilion. I did more looking than anyone because I went into a couple places that the kids didn't want to go. But we're going to see everything this time.
Absolutely, we are.
For dinner that night, we are going to be at La Hacienda de San Angel in the Mexico Pavilion. And it overlooks the water. And we tried to get a later reservation, but I do not think we'll be there to see Illuminations.
No, because Illuminations hits about 9 o'clock.
Okay, so we
But
won't
that's
be there.
okay. That's okay. I've got a couple ideas of where we might set up, so you guys are in for a treat.
I am excited. All right, so that's that day.
That's Epcot, and
Day 1 Epcot.
yeah,
We have another one. The next day,
we're back at the Magic Kingdom,
woo,
the happiest place on earth.
and we have a breakfast reservation.
Shall I tell them where?
You can tell them.
Be our guest, be our guest. Try the great stuff. It's delicious.
It's cookies and cream.
That's all it is. Anyway,
Be our guest for breakfast, and then for lunch, we're going to be at the Crystal Palace,
oh, so excited for that.
which is Pooh Bear. But this is, again, it's a buffet.
Yes.
So all we can eat lunch, and then we did not do a dinner reservation because we wanted to be able to like scope stuff out and pick what we want. And we're probably, knowing us, because I know us really well, we're probably going to go to Pecos Bills
Ooh,
and
heck yeah.
have Tex-Mex.
And that's actually one of the locations for mobile ordering.
Yes, which we will go over while we're there.
Mhm.
We will show you how to do it.
We've seen plenty of other people talk about that online. A couple of our friends over there at Road Tripping. Link in the description.
Okay, so the next day we are back at Epcot because we had 2 Epcot days. This is day 2 Epcot. We're starting off with the Princess Storybook breakfast at Akershus Royal Banquet Hall, which is
Ooh.
in Norway.
That's going to be fun.
It is, I believe, an all-you-can-eat breakfast experience. I think it's family style.
It's going to be a big summer blowout.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
Absolutely.
This one we both wanted for lunch. Our second day. This is very special to both of us for
Yeah.
different reasons.
Yeah.
Is Rose and Crown Pub and Dining Room, which is located in
UK Pavilion.
this reservation we were both very excited for. We Like, we understand we could have gotten fish and chips at the walk-up,
Yeah.
but we wanted the full experience.
Not to mention, I gotta show them something when we're there.
Yeah.
I've especially wanted to go and eat there ever since I was like a kid. Just seen it on the vids. I saw it in TV shows. Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
So the last one is very near and special to me. My grandparents took a trip to Disney World when I was younger, and this was their favorite restaurant, which makes it cool and makes me want to go. But also, well, I'll tell you the title and then get into it.
Yeah.
It is Biergarten Restaurant. Biergarten is in the German pavilion. And that makes me happy because, well, I'm German. I had family from there, and I still have family there, apparently, which is really cool. Biergarten is an all-you-can-eat German food buffet. And, I'm not going to give away too much, sorry, but we will have video. Lots of it.
This is heavy duty, Doc.
And our last day in the parks, not our last day there, but our last day going into a park,
Magic Kingdom.
we are not going to do a breakfast reservation because my plan for the last day is to go to Gaston's Tavern for cinnamon rolls and coffee.
Those things are huge.
Those things are delicious.
And they're actually very affordable too. We'll show you
it's
that
a Disney
when
SNAP credit.
we'll show you that when we're there. We'll
Yes.
dive into a few more things that we can't right now.
And then lunch is the Diamond Horseshoe, which is an all-you-can-eat buffet, again, I believe, or no, family style, and it's barbecue food. So I believe it's ribs, chicken, and there was something else.
So the Diamond Horseshoe is in Liberty Square. Its counterpart over in Disneyland, the Golden Horseshoe, is more or less actually very similar to Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. And if you don't know what Hoop-Dee-Doo Review is, it's right over there in the fort, right over by the settlement where we're staying. And they have videos all over YouTube that you can look up. We'll actually link our friends over at Road Trippin's video right in the description, and you guys can go and check their experience out. We have yet to do it, one day maybe, but it's very similar over in California, but they don't have all-you-can-eat family style. This actually reminds me a little bit more of old Woody's Roundup back in... over in California. It's the one that's over in Disneyland. It's since been gone because of Galaxy's Edge coming in. So it's actually going to be very similar. They put it in buckets, and it's a really cool experience.
Okay.
All right. Next place we're eating.
Oh, screen reset. 1 second, guys. Here we are. Okay, the last place we're eating in the parks is the Plaza Restaurant. We've never been there.
No.
But we've heard good things,
I've been to the one in Disneyland. Well, we both have.
but they're different.
Yeah.
So we will give you an update on that after we've had it. Now, I've been stressing that we are done with parks. We are not, however, done with Disney.
No.
We have one day, no parks, just so we could go to other places around the resort to try food.
Because there's so much in Disney to see.
I chose our first reservation of the day. It is breakfast at Kona Cafe in the Disney Polynesian Village Resort. I chose it because I want to try the Kona toast, which is a French toast, because I love French toast.
Sweet.
I've heard it is very sweet. Good choice of words.
I have my moments.
You do. Lunch. We are going to the Disney Beach Club Resort, and we are going to have our lunch at Beaches and Cream Soda Shop.
Ooh.
I'm not so sure if I'm going to be excited about, real food, but I'm definitely excited for ice cream.
Yeah.
I personally, it's vacation. Ice cream for lunch is perfectly acceptable.
That sounds amazing.
Let's do it.
I mean, and it's fairly new too. And I've seen quite a few
It has great reviews.
channels that we watch go and check it out. So, yeah. We're definitely taking you guys along.
Now, as we've said, we are going for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be after my birthday, but we are still celebrating. And there was one place on Disney property that I was basically geeking out about.
Especially when it opened.
Yes, and I couldn't go because it wasn't open when I went.
No.
Without further ado, our last meal, real meal, is Enzo's Hideaway. Enzo's Hideaway is an underground restaurant.
Right there in Disney Springs.
Yes, and it looks like the 1920s. It's very speakeasy-esque, which is right up my alley. I'm even dressing up to go, or I'm going to try to, depending on the Florida heat, so fingers crossed.
Yeah. It's already a bajillion degrees, as my buddy Joel said. Like,
But it's okay. I will suffer. Just for a cute picture. We
That
all know
and-
this.
that and of course to take you guys along.
Yeah.
Because I mean, some of you that probably watch us probably have never been or haven't been in a while. So we
And-
chronicleize things, so we gotta take you along.
And the next day, we leave.
Yeah.
But we'll probably have another breakfast from P&J's before we go.
Yeah.
Because it's always better to eat before you get to the airport, because airport food is expensive.
It can be. Yep.
Now,
All right.
that was food.
So that was food. Now
We want to talk about...
we get into the meat.
Technically, we already talked about the meat. Do you know how much barbecue we're going to eat while we're in Florida?
A lot.
But now we get to the ride portion of this
Oh.
discussion.
This is what you guys came along for, the ride. Right? You're coming along for the ride? But without further ado,
Fast
and
pass.
any more of my puns,
Fast passes.
and we'll try to make that a little bit quicker.
Quick description of what a fast pass is. A fast pass, essentially, you go through and you select what ride you want and you select a time. You get an hour slot. In that hour, you show up and you use your lovely magic band and you put it on the terminal, and if it goes green, you can go through. This is a way to keep the lines a little shorter because you don't have a bunch of people waiting,
Yeah.
and you essentially get moved up the line.
Yeah.
They're great, they're fun, they're helpful, and they make a cool sound.
Yeah. And they only give out a certain amount a day, so sometimes they also, if you're on your My Disney app and it says there's none, sometimes
Refresh it
refresh
just to
it,
see.
and sometimes it'll come
Now, there are some fast passes that are a little more
hard.
they're harder to get. They're very intense and people get competitive.
Let's go ahead and dive into this.
Our first day in the Magic Kingdom, we have Peter Pan's Flight.
Ooh.
Great ride, really long wait time.
Love the queue line in
The
that
queue
one.
is awesome.
It's amazing.
And then we have Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Didn't get to try that.
The
last
wait
time.
time's insane. You have
we-
to get a fast pass.
And we couldn't get a fast pass. We tried.
They were gone.
The entire week we were there.
And our third is Space Mountain.
Yes. The original.
The original Space Mountain. Now, the next day,
Hands up!
Hollywood Studios. Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
Starring Aerosmith. Star Tours, The Adventure Continues.
Yes.
And this one, Slinky Dog Dash.
We almost didn't get one. It's for much later in the day, but we
It
got
is.
one.
But we got it. And I will admit, I was on there as soon as they came available, and they were already, going quick.
Like, super fast.
So the next...
It's no joke.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
Expedition Everest, Legend of the Forbidden Mountain.
It's gonna get a little bizarre.
Avatar, Flight of Passage.
That we didn't get to do anything in.
No, we didn't, except walk around.
Yep.
And then it rained.
Yep. Well, we were in Satuli Canteen. But anyway, we're excited for that.
Okay, so, first day in Epcot. Frozen Ever After.
Ooh.
The only one we have that day, which is okay.
Yeah. The line shouldn't be too horribly
No.
bad.
Oh, that's our actual last Fast Pass.
Oh.
Because remember, we had decided to get the Fast Pass ones out of the way. The first day we're in each park, and then we can just kind of wander and find and see what's up.
Oh, okay. So
Also,
those are the
we are forcing our friend to go on roller coasters. I'm sure he's not going to trust us after the first couple days.
Probably not. He's not big on stuff like that, but he said he's willing to try.
Yeah.
I know I'm going on a couple with Liam that you're not going on. Well, one. Actually, only one. Tower of Terror.
I won't do it. But I have reasons.
Yeah.
Those are essentially our plans.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we definitely plan on taking you around the fort. We want to show you guys we're going to show you our site. We're going to show you the
Meacham's rented camper.
Yeah.
We have lots to show you guys.
Yeah.
Lots.
There's actually a couple things there that we also, if I have time, I'm going to try and show you.
Yeah.
We're going to show you guys the pool. I know we're going to go swimming.
We are going to.
I mean, I won't show us swimming because I don't have a GoPro.
Well, also other people will be there.
Yeah.
It's a comfort thing for them as well.
Yeah, exactly. So we're definitely going to have a great time. Show you around the shops, different things.
I'm so excited.
And not quite sure, but I may break up night and days in the parks.
Depending on what we do.
Yeah.
But this video,
It's chronicalized.
It's chronicalized.
It is
We did what we
indeed.
wanted to do today.
So we'll see you guys very, very, very soon. Stay safe
Stay strong.
and stay positive.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Ah.
So now, go ahead and run that beautiful blooper footage. Take a look. For me, this year, is I got blue instead of red.
Yes.
And I was thinking about actually interchanging the pucks, because you can do that.
Yes. You can remove the puck.
And
then
you go.
and your magical extras card. I have to do more research on this and we'll get back to you. Because I don't quite remember what it is.
Actually, it says it right there. At least it should. It tells you what you get.
Oh,
right
okay, okay. Take two.
Sure.
This is our magical extras card.
So,
Trail's End.
so our first day getting in, what are we eating? Our first day getting in, where are we eating at?
Overlooking the water. Where they do, I can't think of the show. Illuminations.
Oh, hold on. Trying to think here. I know you just go back to saying for dinner.
We understand we could have gotten fish and chips at the walk up,
Yeah.
but we wanted the full experience.
Hold on. Not to mention, actually, excuse me.
Me.
Wait a second. Did we say where Rose and Crown was?
Oh, thank you.
Hold on. Let's go back to the whole thing. Scrap the whole thing.
Crown Pub and Dining Room, which is located in the UK Pavilion.
UK Pavilion. Next one. That's for my editing.
In that hour, you show up and you use your lovely magic band and you put it on the terminal.
Stay safe
Stay strong.
and stay positive.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
I can't walk up the ruffle as a kid. Ah.